What's up, everybody? Josh or Miho here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the new album from the band Revocation, entitled Revocation. This is released on Relapse Records. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of Boston, Massachusetts, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very rugged and unique hybrid of both thrash metal and death metal, with just a tiny touch of technicality thrown in there too. Yeah, over the last couple of years, this band has been making a lot of noise and a lot of movement within extreme metal, both musically and commercially. These guys have been putting in a lot of hard work, going on a lot of tours, making a lot of music, and it's amazing to me how far this band has come along. I first got introduced to this band by way of their second album entitled Existence is Futile. I really enjoyed that record, and honestly, it led me to want to know more about this band. Of course, their debut album, Empire of the Obscene, realizing that the style that they were going for on their second album is the style that I feel comfortable listening to them with. And then, of course, in 2011, their third album, Chaosiforms, I thought was fantastic. I thought it was crazy. I thought it was unique and daring. I really enjoyed the musicianship on that album. And then last year, they came out with the free EP that came out on Scion called Teratogenesis. That EP was awesome, and it led me to think that that was going to be a sign of things to come as to the continuations that they're going to do with their brand of sound. Now it's 2013 and we have their fourth full length. Uniquely enough, this is a self-titled album. It's 10 tracks and it clocks in at around 47 minutes in length. And going back to this album being self-titled, of course, when you think of a band self-titling their album, you have a little bit of mixed reactions going aboard. You don't know whether it's going to be something awesome, or you think they're going to take 2 or 3 steps back and you're not going to really enjoy it that much. But I would say with Revocation going self-titled for this new album, it's pretty much business as usual. And with this album, they deliver some really, really smart and intelligent musicianship. These guys, I honestly feel, are probably one of the more consistent bands of this music style and genre. And I'm really happy that they came out with an effort like this. I think this is pretty top-notch stuff. Of course, when you think of Revocation, you think of the guitar work. And the guitar work that's displayed on here is just really, really stellar. Just very well played. The very heavy riffs, the nice leads, the awesome solo work. It is all there. Very much evidented on the first couple of tracks, The Hive and Scattering the Flock. Just some really good, smooth, well-executed guitar playing. I think it's amazing, and definitely some really top-notch songwriting going on with the guitar work. Even to the moments on this album that throw you for a complete loop, like on the track Archfiend, you get the usual hard-working guitar playing, but also towards the closing moments of that song, you get into more intricate acoustic stuff. I think the acoustic stuff is really nice and a very nice addition to what they're bringing to the table with the guitars. And on the track Invidious, at the very beginnings of the song, you get straight up led by a banjo. That shit's just crazy and totally unexpected. You don't hear it coming, you don't imagine it coming, but it's there, and I think it's pretty damn cool that they even went that kind of route. Yeah, it reminds me of the last Toke record, Noregs Vapen, with that one song with the banjo. It's crazy stuff, but amazing guitar work through and through here. Don't think the bass guitar is being left out of here because the bass work is incredibly solid. I love the way that it's produced. It has a nice, gritty, audible tone. I definitely enjoy the way that it's being played. It definitely is a very vital factor to this album. Very, very well done bass work. I'm enjoying the way that it's played throughout the entire record. Drum wise, the drums maintain a really good pace throughout, mainly sticking to being moderate to fast paced. but when you hear the drums being put to good work, they are put to good work here, and I'm really enjoying the way the drums are played. Great thrash beats, great double bass, fast blast beats. There seems to be a little bit of a dark edge with the drums in some cases, like going back to the track Scattering the Flock. Of course, the lyrical themes of that song definitely rely on things being a little bit dark, and the drums definitely showcase a more darker, evil edge to the track Entombed by Wealth. There's some great stuff going on with that particular track. It's really unique. But yeah, very unique drum work going on here. And vocal wise, Dave is an awesome growler. I really enjoy his growls. On the last record, it was basically an inclusion of his growling and a little bit more of a rugged, clean singing kind of style, almost like a modern thrash type of singing sound. But more often than anything on this album, he sticks to his growls, and I honestly think that's his bread and butter. I enjoy his growling style more than anything else. I think it's best suitable for him. I really enjoy his delivery, his confidence. He definitely delivers his words and his lyrics with great intensity and passion. I really enjoy that a lot. Even the singing, it does appear on the track Invidious, and I think it is pretty damn cool. But more often than anything, I think the growls and the ruggedness that's in Dave's voice is really awesome. There's even a Metallica cover on here. I believe there's a special edition of this album that includes a Metallica cover of the song Dyer's Eve. I think that's pretty damn cool, but more often than anything, I would have rather stuck with the regular 10-track version, because if you threw on Dyer's Eve, it kind of makes the album drag on a little bit longer than it needs to be. It's a long 47 minutes in my opinion, but it definitely works its way through and through. It definitely tries to make you pay attention and want you to listen to everything. And I definitely think this self-titled album does the trick. So overall, I think this is another awesome album within the ranks of Revocation. I think this band is going to continue to be a hardworking band, continuing to create a style and sound that's all their own, not try to buck to any trends, and just be something very special. You can currently catch them on tour right now as part of the Summer Slaughter tour with the Dillinger Escape Plan, Cattle Decapitation, Aeon, Animals as Leaders, Norma Jean, whole bunch of those other unique and different types of bands within extreme metal and hardcore music. So if there's a Summer Slaughter date coming your way, definitely check them out. If I had to pick any favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say definitely the first two tracks. It has a 1-2 punch effect. The Hive, Scattering the Flock, Archfiend is pretty good. Numbing Agents, Invidious, and Entombed by Wealth. There's even a good instrumental on here called Spastic. I think that's a nice little touch and adds a little bit of variety to this album. So I'm going to leave you a link in the description box to the Relapse Bandcamp page for Revocation, where you can stream this album in its entirety, hear it for yourself, be your own judge, buy it digitally, buy it physically, get the version that has the Metallica cover if you're interested. It's also available on vinyl, limited 2LP, gold color vinyl. Yeah, definitely pick this up if you're into Revocation. So I'm going to show you the album again. This is the self-titled new album from Revocation. This is released on Relapse Records. Check it out. And as far as the score is concerned, I'm going to give this a really strong 8 out of 10. Damn good album. I really enjoyed it, and in time, this will probably be a grower. So check out Revocation. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks all for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel, and until the next time, Army Ho out.